Excuse me. Pardon myself, man. That was not planned like that. But I did just finish a nice big fruit bowl, some strawberries and bananas and blueberries. And anyway, peace, my weebles. What's poppin' with y'all? It's your boy, Sincere 7, coming to you live and direct from the pad. You know what I'm saying? The Psychonaut Academy of Detroit, representing the House of Genesis. So if you have not seen it, we've already had the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit Facebook group, but we just started a Healing with the Kingdoms Facebook group. Go on, check it out, man. Go ahead and tap in. And speaking of Healing with the Kingdoms, that's a little something that we here to speak about today. And the announcement of the solidification of the medicine work that we are bringing together off in the Sacramento, California area. Shout out to Radiant Light Healing Center. So on the 27th of this month, there will be a lecture taking place at the Radiant Light Healing Center. Yeah. The lecture is going to be speaking about healing with the kingdoms, as well as snake venom. Okay, so the reason we're going into speaking about healing with the kingdoms is because the Radiant Light Healing Center has something very, very special. And it's something that I've only heard of previously until I actually went out there and got with those people. They are awesome. And they have the scalar wave technology. Was it like 48 screens are in this room, and all of them are giving off the scalar wave energy, and all of them are in the corners of the room facing the middle of the room. And in that area in the middle where all of these are pointing at is all types of comfortable chairs, as well as laying cots and arrangements. And they actually invite people to sit for a couple hours and have the scalar wavelength technology resonate, or you can even do sleepovers. So when I came and introduced, the snake venoms to the community, they introduced the scalar wavelength technology to me. Now, let me be very clear. When I first went to go look it up, it was saying things like, oh, this is not backed by science, and this is not approved by, and this is not, and I'm like, oh, here we go. Like, I get that same thing in my profession, where it's kind of like, oh, well, nobody in our profession said, it's Friday, June 27th. She said that my date is still wrong, so it's Friday, June 27th. I don't know what I keep putting or how I keep messing that up. See? But anyway, thank you, Cam, for that. So I see this quite often, and we have those people who, if a white person in a white coat doesn't verify it, they don't trust it. That's cool. I'm not one of them people. But I am one of those people who are skeptical. Okay? So when I got the invite to be at the center and sleep in the technology, and it's like, all right, cool, this is awesome. Let's get it. Let's try it out. So for those of y'all who have been following me for a while, you might know that usually I eat once a day. I've had a lot of issues with my digestive system. There's been a whole talk about it, if you all follow me or not. So my digestive system, I'm very aware of it. I'm very in tune with it. And it has a certain cycle. And so in the middle of the night, my digestive system is at rest. When I went to the Radiant Light Healing Center and we got ready to lay down for the night, and we went into the Scalar Wavelength Room, and I laid down, within the first 15 to 20 minutes, I started hearing my stomach. And I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on? Right? What is going on? And so I got up and I left out the room, and I went to do my triple P's, pause, pull back, do a physical scan. I'm trying to see, is something wrong or is something just happening? And basically what I got back was something is just happening. And And I'm like, okay, so be it. And I went back into the room and I laid down. And so with that being said, with my digestive system never being active like that, it let me know that something was working on my digestive system. I'm very in tune with my body. And I can't wait to see you as well, Cam. And so I knew right there, it's something to this, okay? So the next morning, we got up, and as a community at the Radiant Light Healing Center, we had a cushion coffee. It was absolutely awesome. It was phenomenal. We had intimate time. We had conversations. We tapped into each other's spirit, to each other's it was a beautiful experience, right? So my point in that is that I microdosed. Okay, so I'm really tapped in right now. After the cushion coffee with the cap was over, we all went to go start snake venom ceremonies into the room. And I walked in the room and somebody walked up to me and they were standing there talking to me. And I'm standing there and I'm looking at them and they're looking at me and they're talking. And as they're talking, I'm kind of like, and I'm trying to be still. Like, I'm trying to not do, but the vibration and like, it was just like, what am I feeling? And I'm like, okay, you microdose, calm down, breathe. And I'm like, no, this is not internal. And that's when I realized, oh, wow, I can literally feel these waves. I can feel the technology. I could feel it. And that's when I knew, okay, yeah, this isn't theoretical. This isn't pseudo. No. Last night I felt it with my physical body. Today I feel it with my spirit. So from that point, I was like, nah, I'm with this. And I would love and be honored to have the snake venoms as a subtle medicine to the body connected with and paired with this kingdom of man medicine. And that's where I was going with this. This is, remember, I always talk about combining the kingdoms. We're healing with the 5 kingdoms: the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the fungi kingdom, the animal kingdom, and the kingdom of man. So this is the kingdom of man with the scalar waves and the animal kingdom with the snake venom brought together. And plus we had the microdose with the cushion coffee with a cap and the cushion coffee, which are both plants, right? So we had all of those kingdoms covered in this weekend. So the mineral kingdom, of course, is the other kingdom, which we spoke about those things individually, but I'm just pointing out how we put together healing with the kingdoms and why it was such an honor to pair the snake venom with the scalar wavelength technology. And if you have never experienced it, I invite you to come out on Friday, June 27th, to the Radiant Light Healing Center, where we will be having a lecture about healing with the kingdoms, the scalar wavelength energy, and healing, as well as the snake venom and scorpion venom and the healing and the bringing of those together, and just, answering all of the frequently asked questions and giving the people understanding of these things that are quite new to our communities, but so effective. I invite you all to look into that if you're going to be in the Sacramento area. Come out and learn, come out and talk, come out and network. It's some awesome people. There are some beautiful stories that people are just openly sharing. I mean, what can I say? It's awesome. If you can make the cushion coffees with a cap in the morning time, it is a very, very interesting energy to be a part of. It is spiritual. It is intimate. It is very, very inspiring and motivating. Tears are almost always shed during cushion coffees with a cap. And it was an honor to bring that to the California community, because usually we just do that in-house here at the Psychonaut Academy in Detroit and the House of Genesis. But it was an honor to take that to the people in California, and I am honored to be taking it out there again. So if you're going to be in the Sacramento area Friday, June 27th, through the 30th. I invite you to tap in. Check out the lecture we're going to be having. Maybe drop a donation. This is a community center. They do survive off of donations and people supporting the centers. So please come with the idea of supporting, because they are here for us. So we need to be there for them. I know how it is because I'm a community center. So I'm definitely going to be promoting that while I'm there. Okay. So, and if you're not in the California area, but you know people there that you think that might be interested or might even benefit from some of this knowledge, please tag them. Please share this video. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, use the information that I shared in here to reach out to the Radiant Light Healing Center and set up your RSVP to be there that night. But other than that, I can't wait to see y'all there. I love y'all, and tell somebody you love them in a language that they can understand it in. Can't wait to see y'all. Peace.